Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Hike 365 Live, the world's finest St. Louis hiking show. Thank you for joining us this evening. We are Matt and Kay, and this is Happy Trails Hiking. We got a lovely show for you tonight, and we're going to talk about the hike we did today and some hikes that you folks have done. And so here we go.
Yeah, I'm still setting up the show. We hiked 9 miles today and got home and ate pizza and called it a day. So our show is brought to you by our Amazon affiliates account, and those can be found at happytrailshiking.com/store. And by clicking on any of those links and making your regular old purchases on Amazon, it will help us out just a little bit, but every little bit counts. So thanks for your support in that way. I'm done.
You're done.
I think I'm done. I don't know.
Right.
We're focused on providing you quality content on park travel and a healthy lifestyle.
All right. Well, the show's not over, despite the fact that you thought you were done. Okay. You can't get out of it that easily.
Perfect.
All right. So let's see here. Have we said hello to people in the chat yet?
We've not, but you haven't told us what you're drinking.
Okay. Well, it is that time of the evening. You know that sound. All right, so my beer supplies are getting low. I'm embarrassed to admit, so I'm yet again having a Bud Select. I'm going to have to fix this problem.
I'm sorry.
Why don't you let us know what you have to drink this evening?
Oh, yes. Tell us what you've got. And I've got a wine spritzer. It's one of those barefoot wine spritzers. Artem Orbit is here. Thanks, Franks, for coming. It is awesome to see you. Lori Bryant is here, and Artem Orbit is saying, woohoo!
Woo.
Dragon Rome's is here. Marty's crew is here. Oh my goodness. Hike with Mike says, had to help my daughter move to a new place, and my U-Haul had an ad for Onondaga Cave in Missouri.
Oh, wow. All right.
I like that.
Well, Onondaga Cave is a must visit if you're in Missouri and it happens to be open.
We were near there today.
Yeah.
Kind of.
Onondaga Cave is beautiful.
Right, so
it's neat to see that showed up on a U-Haul.
Yeah, that's cool. I'm glad that it did. Artem Orbit has coffee, per usual. He always has coffee.
Well, coffee is one of our favorites.
It is. And Marty Screw's got a Boulevard Single White IPA.
Good Kansas City beer.
Lori has a Diet Coke.
Highly caffeinated cola beverage.
Dragon says he's beat, and if he has a beer, he won't make it to the end of the show. Let me suggest
we may not make
lemonade.
It either, but
that's why I have the backup. Anyway, I'm just really...
You have lemonade and a spritzer thing.
I do. I have two.
All right.
But, that's all right. It's all good. Guys, I thank you guys for being here tonight, and I haven't uploaded my pictures yet, but I do have some great pictures to share with you tonight, and I even got the map done like 2 seconds ago, so we're gonna be good. I'm excited.
All right.
So greeted everybody in the chat. I do want to let you know before we get too far into the show, and I forget, we just did a giveaway in March, the end of March, and Alex from Within Hiking Distance got a very cool backpack from Teton Sports. Well, we have another Teton Sports backpack to give away, and we're going to do that on August 23rd. We did first quarter, and that was fine. It worked out well. And then we missed the end of June. And so, yeah. So now we're to the end of August, and we're actually not going to be on the 30th. We might be, but slim chance. But the 23rd, we will be on, and we do have something to give away. I need you to riff for just a second so I can, ad-lib.
Ad-lib, okay.
That. I'm sorry in advance.
Right. So for those of you who may not remember, we actually have got a little bit of some fun things from Teton Sports. And we showed you a very large backpack because the reason that we hooked up with them is we thought we were going to be doing some backpacking. Now, the timing of that did not work out so well, and we actually did not take that trip. But we still have some products. They sent us more than we needed, and we just said, hey, can we give away this other stuff we don't need? They're like, yeah, that's great. So what have you got?
Okay. I have these. Well, it's still in the bag. I'm going to leave it in the bag. But it's the Teton Sports Oasis 1100. And I know for a fact that Marty's crew, the crew hikes with these.
Yes.
So-
Okay. Now this is the one I
This is the
had
one that you
this
took to
in
Saguaro.
in Saguaro.
Mhm.
So now this backpack is big enough to hold. Now you can't put a big Nalgene in it, but you can put a couple of water bottles that are smaller. Diameter.
Yep.
And I was able to fit a fair amount of camera gear and some food.
And this one does come with a hydration pack. Matt doesn't like using them, but it does have, I mean, it's called the Oasis for a reason, and it comes with a hydration pack. So we'll be sending that. It's already included in here, and I'll send an extra one because they send an extra one along with it too. So,
Yeah.
so this is our prize for August. The way you get in on the prize is...
Oh, well, so in the past, what we have done is we have just looked at comments on the live stream videos, and we have also looked at submissions with miles. So do you want to take that same approach for this one?
Yes. So the last time we have all of your miles in that fancy jar through the end of March. And so we will just take if you submit miles in a week, it doesn't matter how many miles. So Cliff Reiser, who's putting in,
5,000 miles all by himself.
This week isn't going to get more chances to win than me, who puts in 2, whatever. But if you put in miles at all, you have one chance to win for that week. The other way you get a chance to win is by commenting on the show after it processes.
So do you want to do this just for the month of August, just to make it easy?
Oh. We can. That's fine. This is our first August show. We can do that.
Okay. So starting today, there are two things you can do to enter. One is comment on a live stream, a Sunday night live stream, and the other is to submit miles.
Okay.
And each time you do that, you're going to get one entry into the hat, which is probably going to be a spreadsheet, but we'll call it a hat.
Okay. Within Hiking Distance is here, and she actually has said that she doesn't want to be in for the next drawing.
Okay.
Since she won the first one. So that's very kind of you, Alex. It's good to see you. Thanks for coming. And she says she has water. So That's good. It's good to have water. I probably didn't drink enough water on the trail today, but we had a good time anyway. All right. What's next, Matt? What do you need me to do?
Well, let's see here. So the two things we always have to do are show the spreadsheet and show people's pictures. So what do you think we should do next?
Okay, I can do spreadsheet. That's fine. Share. Done. All right, you talk about that, and I will see if I can upload myself some pictures.
So we've got a lot of entries tonight, and actually none of these are small. I mean, we've really got some good things going on here. So Alexandra from Within Hiking Distance has logged 8.7 miles. Cliff Reiser with 144 miles.
That's from 2 weeks.
And okay, so that's 2 weeks reporting. But still, that's pretty massive. Dragon Rome's 13 miles.
Awesome.
Happy Trails Hiking, we got 17 miles. Hike with Mike, 9 miles. John Moore, 44 miles. Wow. That's pretty significant.
That's awesome, John.
And Outdoor Nomad with almost 5 miles. Shane Golfer, 34 miles. Nice. And Shannon Reiser, 22 miles. The Idahonian, 9 miles. So our lowest one was 5 miles per week, and that was actually very significant. Because there have been a lot of times when Kay and I have only logged 1 mile ourselves for a week. So all the miles that we got logged this week were noteworthy. So our total for this week is just over 300. And you'll note that our percentage for year to date is almost on target. Just a quick thought on that. I did do a little bit of pruning. We had some teams that had only provided entry, like 1 entry in January, and I pruned all of those out of the sheet. And then when you've got, folks logging in so many miles beyond target, like collectively, we're almost 100% for the year to date.
Awesome. That's fantastic. Yeah, 95.5. That's amazing. Great job, everybody. Just wanted to say hello to Nomad on Broken Life, and that's Bill. So hi, Bill. It's good to see you. Thanks for coming. And Marty Screw says, we already have 5 of them, so leave us out of the drawing as well. Oh, okay. All right. Yes. Oasis 1100 is good. They don't need another one, though.
Okay.
So I understand. No problem. Good evening to Food Forest Permaculture. It's great to see you. And yes, we have an amazing number of miles this week. That's awesome. And the Idahoan is here. Fancy to see you, Kenny. Thanks for coming. Good job on your miles this week too. All right. So Shank Golfer got some interesting miles in a place that we love.
Okay, well, let's see.
So let me see if I can show both of those at the same time. There we go. So everybody has been chatting with Shank Golfer for the last few weeks, and he doesn't normally show like pictures of himself, but this is Shank Golfer, and he's at the top of Torrey's Peak. He hiked a 14er in Colorado.
Nicely done.
So that's why he's got so many miles this week. Good job. And I think he sat down to take that picture, but I think I would have too.
Well, if you hiked up to the top of a 14er, I'd take a little break as well.
Yes. So he did 2 peaks this week, and Torrey's Peak and Gray's Peak. So that's pretty awesome. I was very excited. Very excited to see those. So thanks for sharing those with us, Brandon. I appreciate that so much. Gotta remember what I'm doing. Oh, I have a map. I forgot that. And Dragon Rome says, nice, tackling a 14er. Yeah, if we get the chance to go out to the Rockies this year, we might climb part of a 14er.
We'll see.
I bet I won't be at the top unless it's in the truck. You can drive me to the top.
Yeah, I can drive to the top of a 14er.
We can do that.
Isn't Pikes Peak a 14er?
No, I don't think so.
Oh, okay. Well, that's as high as I've driven as Pikes Peak.
Okay. All right. That's fine. Anyway, well, thank you to Shank Golfer, Brendan, for turning those pictures. I appreciate it so much. Oh, and he's here. He says he's going to do Mount Elbert tomorrow. Awesome.
Nice.
Good luck. Hike on. Exactly. Awesome. Fantastic. I have a map. I need to share my map. I've got too many tabs open because that's my life, and that's what I normally do, is just have tabs open everywhere.
Well, while you pull up the map, I'm going to go get a paper towel as I have spilled beer. This is a foul, but please don't find me.
Okay, no fines. All right, so here's our map for this week, and we have dots everywhere. That's very exciting. This is a very full map. I'm very excited. So Dragon Rome's up here, hiking AT, section hiking, and then John Moore's down in this area. And our Florida contingency is hiking in Florida for Hike with Mike and Cliff and Shannon Reiser. And then Matt and I are hiking up here in Missouri. Outdoor Nomads in Oklahoma. I got Shank Golfer over here in Colorado. Now, Kenny the Idahoan was in Utah. So.
Well, that's right next door.
It is right next door. So he escaped. The Idahoan of it all.
Okay.
There we go. And then within hiking distances, hiking up here in northern Idaho. So congratulations on everybody's hikes this week, and thanks for filling up my map. And next week, I promise I will add the line from Miami to Anchorage or something. I don't know. I'll figure out something.
The Great Northwest and beyond.
And beyond. Maybe I should make it across Antarctica or something so we can see how far across Antarctica.
See if you can get to the South Pole.
From where?
I don't know. Somewhere.
Oh, geez. All right. Okay. It looks like Marty's crew's got his beer back, so we're good. And Hike with Mike just made me laugh because he said he tackled a 10-footer. Florida trails, doing the best you can.
Well, I think we might have got like 100-foot elevation change today.
We probably did.
Probably more than that.
Maybe. Possibly. It's exciting.
It's still pretty flat. I mean, it's not as flat as Florida, but I mean, it's pretty flat here.
It is pretty flat here. That's true. I did get some pictures put up for myself. Let's see. There's those. Do you want to see? Let's share everybody else's pictures first.
Yeah, let's see what everybody else got. I've already seen ours.
That's true. Not too long ago, even. So Round Lake State Park is where.
Dragonfly.
Wait, they can't see them yet.
Oh, I thought they could see them. All right, there's Dragonfly. It was a little foreshadowing for you there.
Dun, dun, dun. Round Lake State Park is where, within hiking distance, hiked this week, and there's a dragonfly.
Oh, look out. I'm so surprised.
Wow. There's little man showing off probably a dragonfly. I'll have to, what is it? Looks, that's cool. And
Maybe
Evan's got a, it
dragonfly,
could be,
frog,
or grasshopper.
I
I don't know.
Nothing.
No, there's something there. Okay, Alex, tell me what that is. That little man showing off. Oh, and go. Oh, moth, butterfly.
That's pretty.
On the thistle.
Yeah.
He had a dragonfly on his hand, she said. Oh, this is beautiful. I like all the lily pads. And Shank was asking when you started drinking. We've been on the trail all day, so it's not been a thing. Oh, look at those huge trees. Wonderful. Wonder what they're looking at. Can't see it.
Tree.
A tree. The trees are pretty cool to look at. Swimming. Ho, ho, ho. Matt would have enjoyed that. Swimming. Come on, quit. There he is. Man, he looks so tall. Like, I remember when you guys were doing your road trip. And it was just, oh, look, there's little Evan. Oh, sorry. I shouldn't do that. Looks like you guys had a really good time today, Alex, or this week. So thank you for sharing your pictures. And it looks like a beautiful area to hike in. So that's very cool. And I have been enjoying your videos from the Northwest. So that's very cool. And he had a dragonfly on his hand. Oh, spoiler alert. With your dragonfly.
That's the way it goes sometimes.
That's what happens when I let him talk. Anyway. Hey, guess what? They can't see that yet, so don't say anything about it.
All right. There's no dragonfly in this one.
I'm
just going to go ahead and spill the beans.
Outdoor Nomad sent in pictures from his Oklahoma River trip, and he got a haircut. He shaved. Yeah. So he has had a full beard. He looks like 20 years younger. So like the new goatee look there, Steve. Fuzzy ducks.
Oh, they are fuzzy, aren't they?
They are fuzzy ducks. And waterfall. This is in Oklahoma City, so
okay.
Very cool.
I was just thinking, it sort of reminded me of Wichita a little bit. Just like I thought that's what it was. Because it's
downtown.
There's
yep. But that was the Arkansas River.
Well, yeah, I mean,
but yes,
it's a river.
Totally. Yeah. So yes, beautiful park there along the river. That's awesome. That's cool. And let's see. That one's that. And then Marty's Crew says, that's not Steve. You can see his face. True. And then Dragon Rome says, that's a nice city park area. I totally agree. It was beautiful. And within hiking distance says that their son is growing an inch a week at the moment. It will seem like that. Boy, those kids at that age, they really do grow a lot. It helps if you quit feeding them so much.
We don't recommend that, though.
Oh, yeah, no. I don't know. I was a teacher. Don't let them eat in class.
All right,
there you go. Fair. Okay. Anyway. All right. So those are ours. Keep going. These are from Kenny, the Idahonian. And these are from Utah, not Idaho. Just saying. Okay.
Kenny, the Idahonian in Utah.
In Utah. In the Uintas. Looks like the trees have kind of gotten eaten by bad bugs.
Yeah, and the lighting is interesting. So it looks like the sun is behind us, and kind of lighting up the trees. But then you've got the cloud cover. That's a neat shot.
That is pretty. The sun is definitely behind us this time. Very pretty, and the trees are way farther away.
Right, and there's a hill now.
And a hill. I don't want to climb it, so I might even call it a mountain. Reflection shot. Kenny is known for these. That's beautiful. And the Idahonian says
pine beetle
took care of the trees. Yeah, that's a thing a lot around the U.S. Just very pretty, Kenny. Ooh, and the moon.
Well, and the red mountain there that is somehow, it must be being lit by the
Well,
setting sun.
Setting sun.
Yeah,
Moon
it's
is
also
over there.
highlighting
Yep,
the
yep.
moon. Yeah, that's
Wow.
nice.
Let's see. And last but not least, lake.
Oh yeah, another reflection picture.
Awesome.
Very nice.
Awesome pictures, Kenny. Thank you. Thank you for sharing those. Yeah, sunset, he says. Beautiful. Beautiful. Ah, love it when you guys send in pictures. Appreciate that so much. And Hike with Mike says, no eating in class. What's wrong with Jeff Spicoli's idea that you can eat some pizza and learn about Cuba? I'm good with that. Go, Jeff Spicoli. Yeah, wilderness fire was probably some of the smoke. The clouds and smoke and stuff. Yep, makes sense. And Love to Wonder is here. And thank you for coming, Mike. And there are 2 wildfires down near Mike's house. He got the evacuation order today. I sent out some message earlier. So I hope you're safe and I hope you're well. And just, yeah, gosh, blessings on you. God, I hope everything stays okay. So, but it's good to see you. I've got more.
Okay.
I got more. Dragon Rome's been on the AT. And so we've got that. Just got to click the right things. That one. Swatara Gap to 501 Shelter. He did it solo this time. So green up there. Go. There we go.
That's very
so
green.
So green. But I got the blaze, nice. And then his hammock setup. So very cool. Awesome. And he always, in his videos, he always talks about his hammock setup and how it works in this situation. So I really like that. So it's good. That's good. Thank you for sharing those pictures with us, Dragon. And then let's see. Love to Wonder says we are doing well. So good. I'm glad. You have to be a Gen Xer to get that reference and kind of a movie buff at the same time. Because Matt was kind of lost on your reference, I think.
Oh, I missed the reference.
Yeah, the Spicoli pizza. Never mind, just study.
Oh, all right, that's fine. I'm going to let that one go.
Dragon Rome says he forgot to take pictures but took way more video. Okay, I understand because I took pictures today intentionally for 2 things. One, Hike with Trekker has his own Instagram now. So Hike with Trekker, if you want to follow along. So I wanted to make sure that I got pictures for Trekker for his Instagram account for me to put on his Instagram account because he doesn't have any thumbs.
Why won't this post?
Yeah, that's what Trekker would be saying. Anyway, so I did that, and I wanted to make sure that I had a cover photo for the video of the hike we did today because this was the very first Missouri hike we put on our channel. I looked that up.
Is
today.
it?
It is. This hike that we did today was the first hike we posted from Missouri on our channel.
Okay.
And
Well, did we have any pictures
I
that we
do
can share?
have
All right.
pictures.
Well, let's don't keep them in suspense.
So that's fun.
Yeah,
Sorry,
the
I wish-
posting is hard with flippers.
I
We
wish
just
that
saw
would come up. Yeah. Oh, no. Okay. Well, that's fine. Kenny's gonna get to, or Steve's gonna. This is what happens. Dang it. Shared with me? No. My drive? No. I'm out of it. Dang it. Let's try again. Start there. So I don't share everybody else's pictures. There we go. Again. It's been a day. Anyway, hey, posting with flippers has to be hard. Yes, totally is. That's why turtle are the dominant species. No thumbs. You are correct. And now Kay has to learn how to share a screen. So let's try again. I'm sorry, guys. There. Okay, so today we're on the Wilderness Trail.
Okay, and this is Merrimack State Park,
Mhm.
and it is south and mostly west of St. Louis, 2 hours ish.
And there's a cave. You can't go in the cave. Don't ask me to go in the cave when you see the video because I can't go in the cave. They said no, and I follow the rules.
Right. So here in Missouri, there's white nose syndrome, which is impacting the bats. And we are not allowed to go into any caves. So we got close to the cave, but we did not go in it because we don't want to do anything that's going to damage the species.
But I tried to get the sound of the bats on camera because they were in there going, meep.
Okay.
They were. Anyway, so this cave is about halfway, a little more than halfway.
Right.
Through the 8.5 miles. Go. This is the spring and the trees, and I'm going to use this picture for Moss Monday because it's, very mossy. This is Trekker's debut shot. Okay, thanks. This is his debut shot. He's waving at everyone on the trail, and this is the mouth of the cave, and the spring is in front of me. So there's that.
And he's happy there. He hasn't tried to post anything to Instagram yet.
He hasn't. No. This is Matt. The cave is behind him, and he has his trekking pole so that he doesn't slide down on the mud.
Right. And we used them today quite a bit to clear spider webs.
Yeah. Yes, a lot of spider webs. This is coming out of the spring. Like we just walked across that stream. There were lots of little stream crossings today. I never got my socks wet.
We've had some rain, so that means the rainy weather creeks were up.
Yes, creeks are very up. And then this is my last picture. I was so sweaty and gross at the end of this. But yeah, it wasn't hot today. We got up to like 80.
Yeah, it was 80. It was very humid, but it wasn't too hot.
Humidity.
So it was actually a really good day on the trail. We didn't see very many people. We timed it well in that regard.
Saw 7 people and a dog with lots of burrs in his fur. But anyway, and I think that was my last picture. Otherwise, you'll just have to see all the pictures on Google Drive, and that's just insane. So, yes, blessing the trail. Lots of blessing the trail. Exactly. And Kenny says you got to have a cave permit in Idaho because of white nose syndrome. The bats are having an epidemic too. Yes, they are. And it's really bad here. Onondaga Cave State Park is one of our favorite caves to go to.
Yeah, we've talked about it already.
Yeah, and white nose syndrome has just decimated them. And Love to Wander says that it's 116 degrees there down in the desert.
That's hot.
And 2 wildfires. So that's awful.
So what region of the country is that?
Down in the desert. Arizona.
It's Arizona. Okay.
New Mexico, Southern California, that area. That area. That's really hot. Oh, yes. So stay safe, drink water, cool off.
Use the air conditioner.
Use the air conditioner if you can, but he's been evacuated, so that makes it a little tougher, I would say. So, yes, that's way too hot. I agree, Frank. I agree a lot. So Palm Springs, California. Thank you. Brain, it just goes away. I'm sorry. And Marty's crew visited Robbers Cave 2 weeks ago now. Says he's honestly surprised that there was no mention of white nose syndrome when we visited there. I don't know if Oklahoma has bats. You never know. Maybe they don't. Or maybe they don't have a problem with white nose syndrome. Anyway, well, we've been on for a half an hour, and I think I've showed everybody's pictures. I did those. Like I said earlier, we will be having our drawing on the 23rd. So start tonight, comment on the video after it posts for an extra entry in for the Oasis 1100 backpack from Teton Sports. So I want to thank Teton Sports again for their generous donations and sponsorship of the Hike 365 Challenge. So anyway.
I guess we're done then.
Yeah, I guess so. Everybody keep getting your miles in, and thank you for putting in your miles and supporting Happy Trails Hiking through the Hike 365 Challenge. We will have a video from our hike coming up this week, as well as a Tomorrow, the Phelps Lake and Grand Teton stuff is coming out. A video, a park travel short from there, and then we have Wildlife Wednesday collaboration on Wednesday. So I'm very excited about that. So, all right, you all, I'm on to my lemonade, and have a great night. Cheers. Thanks, everybody.